Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. Getting a lot of questions on the Ukraine-Russia situation. People are asking me, what's going to happen, Dave? A few people say, are you doing anything different? Are you preparing differently than you normally would? And what do I think is going to happen? I have no idea. I'm not a gambler, so I'm not going to guess. No idea. I know that the Olympics closing ceremonies are tomorrow morning in China. I truly believe if Russia was going to go into Ukraine, they would wait for the Olympics to be over. So they would not steal the news cycle, the news from China, and it would all be associated with Ukraine and the invasion. I truly believe that. I don't think Russia wants to upset China. So I think they will definitely hold off, and I thought that all along. Because if you do have a friend, you don't usually do something to upset the friend, like your friend has a birthday party. You don't schedule, hey, let's go to this place or let's do something totally different and get some of your friends that would have gone to that birthday party to go with you to do something else. So it's sort of like that. You don't steal the limelight off of China. It would be not in Russia's best interest to do that and to upset them. So that is one reason I think it has been delayed. But I'm not saying it's a sure thing. It just explains why it has not happened yet. And it might not happen. I don't know. I read what you guys read. You can study it. Nobody knows. And I don't trust our media. I don't trust our politicians. I don't trust the Russians, the Ukrainians. Everyone has their agenda. But the agenda for me is survival. Survival of my family. Not just survival, but positioning myself financially so I won't be hurt. And that goes back to, what am I doing? I have put fuel back, and that's normal what I do. I have fuel back for emergencies, any type of emergency. I do have a couple empty 5-gallon cans that I need to fill up, and I'll probably fill that up tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, just to knock that off the list. What else have I been doing differently? I really did not go out and really restock a lot or add to my food stash. I'm always adding to my food stash, especially if I find something I like and it's a product that will store for a while in just a normal can that we use every day. I put back that roast beef I did a video on. Did not put back the Sam's roast beef. I put back just Walmart. I will tell you that the Walmart roast beef is good, but I think the Sam's is a little bit better, and my wife prefers it a little better. She said she'll eat the Walmart brand, but if we're going to invest money, we're going to buy the Sam's. So now I have to have a friend get me some, because I'm not a Sam's member. So the fuel I'm taking care of, the food is about the same. I have put back a little bit more water, in the sense of I had a few juice containers, washed them out and filled them up. But that's pretty normal for me to do. Financially, let's talk about what Russia could do, a cyber attack against the United States. I don't believe they're going to start off with one. I believe the cyber attacks will occur, and it has been occurring to Ukraine. So I am trying to position myself. I probably will pay the bills early for next month that normally I pay in the next first few days of the new month. I'll probably do that probably tonight. Go ahead and just knock out the electric and the phone, the stuff I have all the time no matter what. So that way on Monday morning those bills will get paid. The reason I'm doing that is to get that money out of my bank account, so those bills will be paid. Also, tempted to take a couple extra $1,000 out of the bank that's in there that we had set aside for a project. So might just pull it out and then use the cash to make those purchases instead of using the debit card. The tensions over there has definitely resulted. I think today they had over 100 incidents or 100 mortar attacks, rocket attacks, incidents of violence. that came from the Russian separatists shooting into Ukraine. Now you have to understand, how do we know these numbers are right? I've seen some footage that came from today and yesterday, and they're definitely shelling each other. Ukraine reported that 2 of their soldiers were killed and 4 injured. It seemed to come from a very reliable source, so I truly believe that. So there is a ratcheting up. There was a gas line explosion, and you probably all know that. You've been watching the news. I hope you have, just to keep abreast of what's going on. What else am I doing? Really, there's not much I can do other than those few little things to do, and those need to be done anyways for any type of threat that comes down. What am I going to do if Monday afternoon, Tuesday, whenever, and there's no sure thing this is going to happen, and I pray it does not happen. The loss of life of innocent people on both sides will be high, and I do not want to see that. As a soldier, ex-soldier, I know the price of war. It's very heavy, it's hard, and it takes its toll on soldiers on both sides, and it takes its toll on civilians. And in this case, there'll be civilian deaths on both sides. So hopefully it does not happen. But let's say it does kick off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What am I going to do? I've done everything I really could do. I will watch the future markets on the fuel, oil. I do have a plan. I could get a little bit, maybe 20, 30 more gallons of fuel if I wanted to. I don't need them. So I probably won't. That'd be worst case scenario. Will the United States get directly involved? No one knows. It could happen by accident. We have surveillance and command and control planes that are flying right now. They're in the air over Ukraine. Those could be shot down. Anything could happen. So am I expecting us to get right involved? No, I'm not. But when the first bullet and the troops cross the border, anything is possible. Today, Russia did a military readiness of their nuclear forces. They did launch some missiles. They did not have payloads. So they are testing their ballistic missiles. I think that was a direct warning and threat to the United States. So I guess I'm going to pray. I've done everything I can. I'll do a few more things tomorrow. Fuel. Maybe take a little bit of money out of the bank. I'm going to pay some bills. But other than that, nothing I can do. I hope you've gotten some of your preps topped off and you're in a good position for this situation, and also for inflation that's occurring. Purchasing things you know you're going to need in the next 6 months, a year, for projects or just everyday uses. Get those things purchased if you have that available cash, because those products will be getting more expensive. I hope this helps. I guess just pray. Pray for peace. Thanks for watching.